Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time, we stole a photograph, and every time we did it made us laugh.
Yes.
We went to go show it to some people, got an affable David. He showed up, made a burrito. It was awesome. Oh, no, wait, he made a pot pie. The ghost cat is here, being a dick.
Yeah, slapped me in the face with his tail.
How's it going, kitty? And then, yeah. And now we're got the name of Wright, who runs Blue Core. So obviously America references.
Right.
So now we're gonna go to.
Is it Core if there's no S at the end?
I have no idea.
I think that's just Blue Corp.
Blue Corp?
See,
Okay.
we're Cactus Core because we have the S at the end.
Gotcha. I think you're right. Anyways.
Then again, I've met military guys who say the Marine Corps. So, you know.
Yeah.
Those ones I question.
Yeah, they're probably wrong.
Wow,
Oh, hey,
that's a great logo.
Yeah, and it's that fancy painting of dude. I guess he wasn't a fisherman, was he?
It's red and green. Yeah, but it wasn't sunflowers or that's certainly not Grossman, right?
Right. So
it's just like a Black Angus painting of a guy with a dog.
Yeah, or I guess that's a dog. Whatever the fuck
is that not a dog?
I have no idea. It looks
see
like
the head with the floppy ears.
It just looks like an angry rock to me. I'll be honest with you.
I guess it could be.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's a nice boulder. ...
What's with the surreal decor?
Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
Oh shit! What the?
Your name. What's your name?
Well, I'm certainly not white as you. Goodness.
Nice brass knuckles.
Yeah.
I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably.
Mr. Wright, is it? You're right, I see.
Okay.
Splendiferous!
Motherfucker, I hate this dude so much already.
Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary?
I hate this dude so goddamn much.
Well, luckily for you, it looks like we're gonna put him in jail.
Hooray! What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official.
That's not what that means.
My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged.
What a fruitcake!
Fuck! It's from a different time.
Was it? I think this is just from Japan.
This remake is very recent, so...
I think it's just from Japan, dude.
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer such as a... what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes! This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale.
Look, man, I've got a problem with the name of your company being Blue Corp, and your logo is red and green.
Yeah, it's not great.
That bugs me.
The statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White.
Mr. White!
That asshole, Mr. White!
Truly a work of art, but probably too beautacious for you to appreciate, correct?
I think it's a little too beautacious for just about anyone to appreciate. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up. Best Participation.
I like best participation.
Judges Cooperation Award. Special Good Try Prize. The word judges and special kind of stand out.
I see that Riddler trophy back there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyways. Question mark. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica?
Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure.
A plant. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential.
Oh, I didn't notice the legs of the desk.
Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing.
It is modeled on my body, see? Yeah, I could have guessed that. Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you?
What the fuck?
With volcanicity!
Yeah, this is all kind of fucked up. Anyways, we're gonna talk with you. Hi. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. I don't think that's right. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say, we are the future.
Sell information.
In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue.
No shit.
I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course.
There's hardly anything blue in this office. Like, you got blue polka dots on your tie.
Yeah, and he's got the blue Chaos Emerald.
Right.
Fantabulistic, is it not?
On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Shoutouts to Sac State alum.
Right? Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, that bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness?
Because you just found out about him.
No, but the prosecution knew about him because he specifically instructed the bellboy not to talk about him.
Just look at this guy.
Yeah. He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
Everything about you, 100%, head to toe. That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
I stole it off the wall of a Black Angus, of course, as there's only one Black Angus remaining in the world.
And it's right across the street, apparently.
Yeah. Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
No, that's... It appears that you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada! Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
What? He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation.
Look, that's a good line. Like, fuck you for saying
Yeah,
it, but that's a
good.
great line.
You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Alright. I guess we're moseying on. Back to Grossberg.
Yeah.
And probably swap out the photos too, right? If we can? Anyways. What was Grossberg's voice?
It was my Nathaniel Evers voice, I think. Which is going to be very similar to that last one.
Well, yeah. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. Not much is clear. Alright, so I'm going to examine.
The photo's gone.
Yeah, very rude. I don't want that photo. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly.
Boy. Yeah, I love how you say that.
I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
All right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
Anyways, you
Why is he
see,
dressed like Colonel Mustard?
it's just, good question, I have no idea. Could he be Colonel Mustard?
It turns out.
Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not?
No.
The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Not quite as large as you, Mr. Grossberg, but I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yeah, maybe even docking. That's a thing kids do these days, right?
No.
Yes, and I know what it is. He's
Well?
blackmailing you. Oh, it could be ducking.
I'm kind of tempted to say that third one.
I mean, realistically, it's number 2.
It's probably number 2.
Yeah, I really want to say the third one. I'm gonna say number 2 to keep this going.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, in my heart of hearts, I'm selecting number 3 because I want to see if Phoenix Wright would bring up docking. Anyways,
I don't think he would go that far.
Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for.
Do not throw away your shot, Mr. Grossberg.
Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. This is almost like Clue.
Yeah.
So he's dressed as Colonel Mustard, everyone's got color names, and blackmail.
Yeah.
Connection? Do you think it's intentional?
I think it is absolutely intentional. 100%. I think it's intentional.
So now this is becoming one of my favorite games.
Yeah. So, 15 years!
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
Wow. Okay, sorry. Something got stuck in my throat there. So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip.
Oh yeah? Is that... Does he like to use it on you? When you're talking?
Yeah.
If you grip too hard, it can cause damage. You really should just, normal.
Yeah.
But...
He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
Well, that last one's not surprising.
Yeah.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing short. Is nothing.
You alright there?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
That's a hell of a name. Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she found... As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her and, in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium.
They should have gone with the large.
They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. An embarrassment of riches, perhaps?
Oh.
Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide.
See, now there are jokes that I want to make, and I've been trying not to make them this whole episode. Because you might cut them out, so I'm saying this now as a little aside. So if you need to cut it out, that's fine.
Okay.
Would this be a case of white guilt?
I'm not going to cut that out. That's a great joke.
Okay. I mean, it's borderline touching of what we're okay with.
Yeah.
So
it's okay for us to make white person jokes. We're white. We're the whitest people in the world.
I mean, I suppose.
So that's fine.
But it's still just generally borderline.
Yeah, okay.
So I wanted to make sure...
We have an episode called Won't You Take Me to Honky Town?
Yeah, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. There was a joke.
I forgot about that.
There was a joke in the new Veronica Mars season where Keith said, like, something about honky tonk, and Veronica's like, emphasis on honky. And I'm like, Bobby would love that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love the word honky.
He
I love
really
calling
does.
him honky. I call him Honky Keith from time to time.
Well, see, now that's Honky Keith and Veronica Mars.
Yeah.
So.
Honky Keith Mars.
Yeah.
That worked out better than I expected.
It really did.
Hooray.
That's why I said it.
Okay, anyways.
Gooseberry.
In secret, they begin looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it and he came to me.
Ah, yes. Blame it all on Whitey.
This time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
Wright controls the law of this country as he sees fit.
Yes, that is what many people complain about.
Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office.
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright. So, I guess now we need to move towards Faye and Co. law offices. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Anyways, we're going to examine. It's that fucking plant. I guess
comes that plant.
Sky is blue, and so am I.
No, that's just your suit.
There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Yeah, checking it out. They're in alphabetical order. Which file should I look at? Well, fuck, I've already forgotten the thing.
It was DL6, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye.
Phoenix?
A, B, F.
Oh, or that.
Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look?
I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there. But if I had to guess that the audience of the dead really just said, look out for Gross Whitey.
Yeah, that's just his name now, Gross Whitey.
Yeah, that's when you ship them together, like Bradulina and all that stuff.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, yeah?
It's not a great ship name. I don't like it at all. Please don't say that ever again.
I don't think you have to like it, because I bet Garrison is laughing his ass off right now.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be great. Hi, Garrison. Made that joke for you. Anyways, so Mia knew Grossberg. Oh, I guess I can look again. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen.
That makes sense.
There's writing on most of these in pencil. John Wick had 3 men commit suicide with a fucking
That's
pencil.
even more impressive.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. White, this is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. And we gotta add it to the court record. Politician suicide, the word white is written in pencil at the top.
Yeah, fuck DL6, more like DDLC6.
Alright, so it gave us the little check mark. We might not find anything in T to Z, but I want to check it just for completion. T, U, I know, W, for white. The entire W section is missing.
What a twist.
Was it taken? Makes sense. Okay. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... Mia. And then, dude, I think that's everything, right?
I wish Mia didn't die. I liked her.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure she'll come back as a ghost.
Oh, well, that's probably true.
Now do we go back to Grossberg?
Probably.
Yeah, let's go back and talk to him. I guess present. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Finally, a way for the feminine forces to get one up on Whitey. I like all these jokes. They pretty much write themselves in today's economy.
Yeah. Economy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Huh?
Is there a different word that I should have chosen?
I don't know. It didn't seem like it was the one that you meant.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
In today's time frame
Yeah.
thingy?
Today's society.
Look, the only way I could make this funnier is if Mr. White was actually named Cheeto.
Bitch. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Maybe we should go show the newspaper clipping to Mr. White.
Okay. Well, I had to show it to Ghostbug first.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems that the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Alright, so we're gonna Boop. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him.
Yes.
You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing. That's a hard word to say with that voice. Threatening and coercing hundreds of others.
I'm sure that doing this voice so much is not fun for you.
That's fine. I just wish I could do it better. Anyways, you were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep. Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. Is he right or is he wrong?
It'll be fun to call him wrong. Just fuck that guy.
Yeah, he could be 100% right, you know. My tie is, you know, red and blue polka dots. I'm like, you're wrong.
Everyone likes a good Mai Tai.
Yeah. You're wrong, Mr. White.
Excuse me.
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Beep. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man!
What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now! Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you.
Well, fortunate for me, I'm worth nothing.
I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see.
David's laughing at that, which is great.
You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they may make even you look Blah! So stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts, Harry Butts.
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Alright, so we got arrested.
Yes.
And I think this is a good spot to call it.
I think so too.
Right, a little over 30 minutes. Plenty of white jokes,
Yeah.
which worked out better.
Plenty of voices.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with this episode.
Yes.
But yeah, let's go ahead, do our shoutouts, and next time we're going to see what it's like when we're locked up.
You don't know what it's like.
Hopefully we're sharing a cell with Chick, Miss May.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be great.
Let's do some shoutouts.
I'm just thinking about sharing a cell now. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a shout out to a game that came out just this last week, and it's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Been looking forward to this one ever since it was announced. I haven't played it a whole hell of a lot yet because I'm still in this Andromeda mood. But I did start the game, I played it, and it plays a little better than I was expecting it to. From the Nintendo Directs and stuff, it kind of looked a little frame ratey, but I haven't really encountered that so far, which is pretty exciting. And it definitely plays like MUA2, which is... I love that game. So I'm really excited to experience this one because it's all Thanos-y and stuff, and I think it's all very exciting. So I'm stoked to play it. But yeah, that's basically all I got.
Okay. My shout out is going to go towards another chess player because that's sort of been a big running thing on this one. This one is going to Shakhriyar Mamedyarov. I'm fairly certain I fucked that name up 6 ways to Sunday. But this is a player that I followed off and on because he'll have like a really good tournament and then he won't for like a year. And then he'll have another really good tournament and then he won't for another year. And even though he's still one of the top GMs on the planet, sometimes he just doesn't play well. But right now, in the Riga tournament for the Grand Prix, he is on fire, and he just beat Wesley So, who has also been playing extremely well. So it has been very interesting to watch his games and how he just calmly pushes everything and manages to beat a really on-fire player. So he's going into the finals against Maxime Fischer-Ligarov. It's going to be a very interesting fight. And yeah, if you're want to see how a chess player's career can go like up and down and up and down and up and down, and they have these really high highs and then really low lows, take a look at some of Mamedyarov's games over the past 10 years or so. It's very interesting.
Yeah. And as we discussed yesterday, Bobby only has 3 games to go before he's a grandmaster, so it works out.
No, I don't.
It's because Judith Polgar came over.
I literally could not manage to win those 3 games. I don't think you understand how the Grandmaster rating system works. I'm also nowhere near that level. Don't get me wrong, I'm a good chess player. I'm not that level.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. Right? Some people are good at running, but that's like comparing them to an Olympic sprinter. No, that's not the same thing.
True. Sometimes I just get into this mood where I just make up this fucking long, elaborate story.
Oh, and he gets really into it.
I do. As you'll recall from me telling the story about the golf and the
Fine white wine sauce.
the fine white wine sauce, though that was just 100% true. But this one, was about Judith Polgar and her nephew Danny Wrench coming over and like summoning the ghost of Garry Kasparov, who killed himself.
But he's still alive.
And his brother Isaac Asimov created Deep Blue so that Kasparov would have somebody to play against, and there was cheating, and it was this whole thing. It was a great story. Bobby loved every minute of it.
Yeah, that's what happened. And then, like, Judith Polgar came over, but he didn't wake me up because I was asleep, so I threatened to murder him if she ever did actually come over.
Yeah.
Because she's somebody that I would very desperately want to meet.
But
she's an amazing
But if
figure.
Danny Wrench came over, he wouldn't care.
Yeah, he does enough presentations and all that stuff. I see him enough on chess.com. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. He's still a really cool guy. I like the guy. That's why he got a shout out. But, it's just be like, yeah, whatever. I could just drive 3 hours and see him, probably. He's in the Bay Area.
So probably not even 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's a good story. It's true also.
100% true. Judith Polgar summons the dead Kasparov, who isn't dead, with her nephew, Danny Wrench, who isn't her nephew.
Right.
Oh, my. Kitty's attacking your hair. Yeah. What an asshole ghost. Poltergeist.
Yeah. Kasparov and Foggy ghosts.
Yeah, he's a little polter cunt.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much, guys.
Polter cunt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.